Hello guys, when it's wipe? Whip? When wipe? Guys, can someone tell me when it's the wipe? Huh? This is Twitch chat. 5 minutes later. Yo guys, any news on the wipe, guys? Huh? No, nobody knows. Nobody knows. There's no set date. All right. Thank you for the info. Yo guys, when it's wipe? Dude, it's been 1 minute, fucker. Oh man, can you feel that? Yeah, that's us talking about wipe every day, and we've been waiting for so long. I mean, I came back 1 week ago to EFT after 6 months, 5 months, 6 months, whatever. And I gotta tell you, I'm enjoying Tarkov a lot. And dude, I really need this wipe, okay? I really need this wipe, and I played only 1 week. Also, they made the so-called trader madness, whatever people call it, trader madness. It's basically all the prices are down to like $1-2. For example, you buy a fast empty with $3. So people just go in and out full geared. And this time they also left the goddamn grenades, man. The grenades used to be removed from this kind of event at end wipe, but this time they didn't do it. This time they left the goddamn grenades in, so people just basically spawn and toss 50 nades on every spawn you can think of, and they bring in eye cases so they can bring in more and more gear and whatever, like it's fucking Christmas. So yeah, removed a bit the thing of how can you say it, danger or protection for your loot, or people just don't care. Basically they just go in, there's no strategy, there's nothing, they just fucking run around tossing nades and shooting bushes. So it's really not fun for me. It's really good for new people though. I get it. If you're a new guy and you never used endgame gear, this is pretty good for you. So I guess it's alright. I can understand, and it's not bad to do it. I do think though that the nades should have been removed. That's for sure. That is a bad thing. So I was sitting here and I said, I watched my YouTube channel stats, and I saw that the most viewed video of mine is the one where I was basically talking by myself for like 30 minutes. Advanced PvP tactics, whatever, to improve your PvP. But it's really advanced, it's not for new people, and I don't know, it felt like it was appealing for some of you. You guys loved it. So I didn't expect that, honestly. I just did it for people that were tuning in my chat, and they were asking, hey, listen, hey, tell me what you're doing. How do you do that? Why do you do that? And I said, hey, let's make a video and send them on YouTube and watch it. It's for them, you know. It's not for me. Really, there's even copyright. I can't even monetize my videos. Basically, I never made a cent off of YouTube. So again, when I'm making videos on YouTube, it's basically just for you guys from Twitch, so you can enjoy it. So yeah, I was sitting here and I was thinking, should I go live, should I not go live? And I was trying to put in balance if I would have fun with this event today, and basically no. So I don't want to burn myself out playing with this event. It's just boring, man. I just don't like it. Instead of wasting my time, I thought of just making this video talking about the next wipe. And I don't know if they're really tips. I'm just gonna talk about how I could imagine this next wipe to happen. And I don't know, if you're like me in this situation where you don't really know how you will play it and what kind of playstyle you will adopt, I feel like it's like I'm gonna put it out there and tell you what I'm thinking, what could you do to make it different than other wipes, or you know, to make it more spicy. Because there's been a lot of changes now with the patch, but it's not like it's most of them are like gunplay, and also obviously the meta animations. But you know, the tasks are the same, levels are the same of the trader, so you're gonna do all over the same thing. In this video I'm gonna talk about the ways I see or the wipe happening. There are two ways you could play this wipe, I feel like. I'm mostly talking for solo players, so much by the way, much respect for you guys. If you're playing solo right now, especially the upcoming patch, only respect for you. You guys are the best survivors in the game, and honestly, your skill set, if you're here and it's not your first wipe, and you're still here playing it, trust me, you have some style, you got some guts, you got something. Okay, this is not a game that anybody can play solo. Trust me when I'm telling you. You guys are the real deal. And even Proper told me that. Proper, just listen. Proper called me the other day and he said, those solo players today are the vibreakers, the real guys. And I agree with it. So you can do it two ways. This wipe, I can see it happening in two ways. You focus PvP a lot since day one, or you play a slow mode wipe. Alright, so I'm gonna talk about each of them. Let's start with the PvP one. Some people say that scav raids are bad because you want to level up fast, alright? And I agree with them, but 50%, not full 100%. And I'm gonna be specific. Like if you wanna do scav raids in a PvP only, like if your focus is only PvP this wipe, and you want to rush the levels of the traders, have money for your equipment, I think scav raids are to be avoided really early game. But at the same time, scav raids could also be useful for just going in and getting guns and running out, not focusing too much on task items, not focusing too much on consumables and stuff. But here comes right the second subcategory. I'll call them subcategories, alright? The ammo stacking, dude. If you wanna have a PvP focused wipe, what you have to do early game, you have to stay a lot into raids. You get more experience the more you stay. Bring in with you a pistol, headshot scavs. You get a lot of experience for headshotting scavs, unless they change that. But I don't remember seeing any post about that. So if you headshot scavs and you kill them with one taps, you get more experience. If you stay in a raid a longer time than usual, and don't just run through, you get a lot more experience by time passing. So here's what you could do. If you really want to be effective in PvP, the meta right now is the ammo, alright? Like, if you don't have the right ammo, you cannot kill anyone, man. It's all about the ammo right now, trust me. The shittiest gun in game can be the most effective if you have the right ammo. In the meantime, if you have shit ammo on the best gun, you can still have the shittiest experience. So you could do it this way. Like, you could take the scav raids or PMC raids early game. Just go for ammo stacking, dude. Just use your gamma container if you go on PMC, or scav if you go as a scav. Just take every single ammo you can find that is PS, even PS, because you need to finish the proper quest for that. If you don't have it and you want a PvP level 5, because there are people that do that, you know, with their friends. Like, I know people that just PvP from day one, and first fucking raid they go in with an AK because they have friends, and obviously it's easy. But if you're a solo, I don't know, just go in hatchling, go ammo stacking your gamma, or scav, just fucking go for, I don't know, shoreline on the roads. I saw a lot of ammo in the trunks, you know, of the cars. But obviously, I will not stay here and give a tutorial where you can find them, because I don't even know it myself. Was that funny? Yeah. So you're not gonna find info about that here, but there are places where you can find more ammo. Shoreline, basically all the freaking key, the rooms where you need to unlock with a key, the doors, you will find ammo mostly. On old tables, and I don't know, there are a lot of those green crates that used to have a green light around them in the past. So this is how it is. If you really want, the first thing you gotta keep in mind is scav raids if you want to do scav raids, do them for stacking ammo, and do not do it if you don't have a purpose for stacking weapons or ammo. Like scav raids are useless if you don't do that. So again, scav raids only if you stacking ammo for PvP or guns for PvP. Otherwise, just skip them. Don't do scav raids early game. Just keep them for when you're broke, like just late or wipe, or I don't know, level 15, 20. Maybe you lost a bunch of fights and you're low budget. Go in and make some scav raids, get some guns going, and go back PMC. But yeah, you want to get that experience fast because you want to level up your traders. Obviously, you need to focus on tasks too. So I don't know how you will do it, but I don't see no point honestly rushing it. But there are people that want to rush levels. So I've been playing Tarkov this week. I came back after like 5 months and a half of break, and traders have changed a lot. I think if you want to focus the PvP, the best one to me looks like it's Peacekeeper, because Peacekeeper doesn't require loyalty. The first 3 levels are easy. You just need levels and money. So I feel like Peacekeeper has a lot of stuff. He has the AK stuff you need. You can equip what do you call it? You can have a handguard that has a grip on. So recoil will be important next wipe. As you know, they will divide recoil horizontal and vertical. They will divide it in 2. It will not be just one recoil percentual. So I feel like Peacekeeper would be my recommendation. Another thing to keep in mind is to, if you're playing solo a lot, is to remember that contacts can be your best friend. I know some of you will hate it. Some of you don't like contacts. I'm really surprised by how many people don't like contacts. Contacts are a way to succeed, man. As a solo player, you want to be safe, you need contacts. You want to be sneaky, you need contacts. You want to be the guy that goes aggressive the right time, you need the contacts. Because this is your only advantage over groups usually. Groups use less contacts because they run around a lot. So they don't want to hear their own steps too much because it's annoying. But if you're solo playing, that's your best friend. And I think if you like him, you should also focus for Ragman level 2. So you can buy your contacts. So that's what I would say. Peacekeeper and Ragman level 2 are really good for solo playing right now. I noticed that Vapor is pretty reliable early game with PS round 7.62, the one that shoots the same SKS rounds and AKM. Okay, I'm not talking about the VPO, the shitty one. So I noticed that the Vapor is pretty alright. Early game is not super good, but it's alright. I'm talking about the unmodded version. So here's how it is. You can only buy 10 rounds magazine. The key to win early game in PvP is finding a lot of 30 rounds. Like, I didn't notice but at start, but you cannot buy level 1 at level 1 traders. You cannot buy the 30 rounds mag for a Vapor, guys. So if you go into raids and you find a 30 rounds mag for AKM or Vapor, whatever, just store them in your gamma container. It's so important, guys. Like, the 30 rounds for Vapor will be something that you should keep in mind and store and never sell. All right, you sometimes find them in cases like that, so always keep them, dude. Save them. Okay, another thing that you should remember, let me find it. These are the patch notes. You should read them if you didn't already. But another thing to keep in mind is, where the hell is it, man? Stamina, where the hell is it? Let's search like this. Stamina. Bullet, there you go. This is important. Bullet hits will drain stamina by different algorithm. A quantity of stamina taken depends by bullet damage, a bulletproof vest, presence, and so on. So here's what I see. I don't have the confirmation yet, but by the sound of this, obviously, other than snipers, I think shotguns with slugs could be really effective now. Okay, guys. So you could try to see next wipe at in an offline raid. I don't know yet because I can't test it. I wish we had a test server, but it would be nice to see if the slugs will drain the stamina. If you leg shot with a slug and you remove a lot of his stamina, I think shotguns will become even more reliable. So that's what I was looking for. I tried to find this line, and I was trying to see. I don't know, you might agree or not. Again, I can't test it yet, but keep an eye on this, and shotgun with slugs could become really important next wipe. So this is kind of it about the PvP wipe I can talk about for now. Obviously, you again keep an eye on the patch notes, and at early game you should analyze all the new changes to the attachments and mods, whatever. Also ammo, we will have to see how the new changes will have effect into the game. But again, this that was for the PvP wipe, if you really want to focus only PvP. Now let's talk about the one that the other way of playing the next wipe. I called it the slow mode wipe. The reason I called it like this, because this is probably the only time I will do it. This is the first time actually that I will do it. In the past, I only did the PvP way, and I don't know, I kind of got myself burnt out because I only focus PvP, dude, and I've been doing it for 5 wipes since May 2017 when I first played the game, and I think I had enough. I kind of want to feel the early game, medium, and the end game, mid game, whatever, medium, mid game. And I want to feel the Tarkov experience in a different way this time. It's pretty simple. The slow mode wipe is pretty simple. You go with what you have. You save anything you can save, and you stack anything you can stack. Plus, remember, every single raid you gotta take it as a progress. If you go into a raid, as long as you did something for your task, even if you need 5 salami jawi wiwas for the therapist, the meds, the red meds, if you need them and you got one, that raid is successful. Okay, this is how you should see the slow mode wipe. You shouldn't think, oh shit, I don't have 5 AKs and 10,000 nades on shoreline, I didn't find enough loot, it's not worth it. You should see it like this. Slow mode wipe will make you be happier about your wipe without necessarily getting frustrated on PvP. So you will start learning that there is a beauty in the game. There is something that the game has, and it will give you satisfaction just finding a goddamn Salih Wajima. If in your mind it will be, hey, I want to slay left and right all day, and I want to kill everyone, I want to kill a 5-man group. Well, if you will think like that, you'll probably get yourself really burnt out fast, and you will die a lot and way more than you should. And you will have no fun and no satisfaction. You will probably end up having a break of 5 months like I did. Not because I failed, but because I only did that. I only PvP'd, and it just got boring, you know? It got boring eventually. It kind of felt like I was going in for a Call of Duty round, and it's not the way, dude. Here's how it is. Just play slow, dude. Just play slow. Any scav raid you can go in. Stack whatever you want to stack. You can see on this list all the stuff that can be called progress. As long as you get one of these or whatever that you will need mid-game, you will see it as a progress and you will enjoy yourself. You will feel like a raid that doesn't look that geared and that fucking rich. You will see that it will be beautiful and it will give you satisfaction to play the game. Even though it's not necessarily killing 4 men, as I said. It's weird, dude. When you're late wipe and you have everything you need and you can go in with whatever you want, any gun, any armor, it feels like at that point the game is lacking a bit. I don't know how you feel about it. I feel like the game is lacking. I can see it more and more with this event that is going on. And I feel like I go in a raid and it feels all empty and all dead. It's because nobody's excited to do anything, you know. But early game, you can exploration gives you a good feeling, and stacking bullshit stuff like being happy for a goddamn 30 rounds mag is something that sounds weird, right? But You know what I mean? It's just something that early game gives you, and skipping it, I feel like it's a bad idea. If you skip that, you will not enjoy your mid game, you will not enjoy your end game, because you will always be looking just for a place, and you'll probably just burn yourself out. I keep repeating it. I was live on my stream on Twitch, and I was chatting with my boys there, and I was on Shoreline, and I've never basically visited the village. I did it once when the map came out, but I just skipped, and I never gave a shit about it anymore. But you could, I went in there and I could find so much good shit for early game, and I was so immersed into it. I was in those barns, I was looking, I was checking every sports bags, every jacket. I heard people found even bitcoins, the goddamn bitcoins, man, and everything you need. So I feel like it's worth it, dude. I will highlight here on this map. You can see it here on Shoreline. This is the village I'm talking about. But there are different areas. Another map you could spam at start and is less played is the goddamn woods. The woods, bro. The woods early game is almost dead. People rush for the marked, and that's it. They go get the gun or whatever they find, and they kind of go out. But I feel like woods has some great possibilities to stack. There's different spots on the map, not a lot, but the cabins, the roadblock with the tank towards factory, and I don't know, there's a lot of little places, the bunker. There's a lot of loot you can find. Early game is pretty useful, and woods again is not really that played. Also, another tip for you, if it's early game, you can also play at night, man. Shoreline at night is pretty good, because there's not a lot of people that will have, like, almost anyone, like all of you will be without nobody will have night vision, because they remove the press kit advantages. They can still buy stuff, but I doubt they will buy night visions, for example. Yeah, I feel like night raids got a bit better now with the nerf on press kits. So as you guys know, I'm talking about the press kit nerf. Basically they removed they don't start with the gear they used to start. They start with the EOD gear. So I don't know if they still have shit unlocked, but I'm sure not a lot of people will buy. There's not a lot of them, first off, so I doubt a bigger percentage will go out with a night vision. So yeah, that's kind of it. If Nikita wants to give us the wipe, it's gonna be awesome. Maybe we're getting debated, maybe not, but it should be in the next few days. Could be any time. I think it could hit right now while I'm talking, but I don't know. We don't know. Nobody knows. Only the toilet paper knows when to wipe. So I hope you had some fun watching it and listening to me talking by myself, and I hope the PvP versus slow mode wipe gave you some ideas that might help you understand. Obviously, if you're a new player, you're gonna play confused, but that's fun, you know. It's super fun. The first wipes are the real fun, when you don't know shit and you're lost and scavs fuck you up and you look around the corner and you're dead before you peek, and the scavs say "Chiki briki, barchi friki," and I don't know. I just want to tell you something. Just look at us now, okay? We're waiting for the wipe, and it's been what? You guys played for 3 months. I played for 1 week and I'm burnt out on this wipe. But you guys played for 3 months, guys. So don't think about it. Don't go only doing one thing. Don't forget that the wipe could last 3 to 4 months. I don't know. I recommend you to, if you had like a lot of wipe experience behind, I recommend you to adopt the slow mode wipe that I talked about. But if you, I don't know, if you feel like going PvP, I wish you good luck, and I hope you will have a long, fun wipe. Let's get ready to slay left and right. And don't forget that you can find us on Twitch, and you guys can tune in anytime. And you're welcome to ask questions that will be ignored. No, I'm just kidding. Peace out, guys. Enjoy your wipe.